Hey there, Regina Allen here, and it is time for the AI Spotlight. I apologize, I have a bit of a head cold going on, so I sound a little off, but we are still here doing our thing. This week, we are talking about speaking with confidence. Speaking with confidence with a head cold, there you go. You speak no matter what, right? And show up no matter what. Now, we're talking about the AI version of this, and how can AI help you speak with confidence? Now, if you've ever gone out to speak in public and somebody asked you, well, what do you do? And you kind of stumbled on your words, or maybe you have a presentation to do. Maybe you're at a networking group like a BNI or something like that, and you have to do a 1 minute spiel about what it is that you do. And you kind of just like blurt out stuff, and it's not really sounding very confident. The delivery is not very confident. Well, especially for those people who don't know you yet, and this is their first impression of you, it can put them off because they're not really sure if you're really sure. That's what confidence is all about. It's about you being sure about who you are, what you know, how you show up, right? So, when you think about having the confidence to speak, it can be with anything. It could be a client conversation, it could be a hard conversation. Maybe you have a client that is just not a really good client and you need to kind of separate yourself from that client. You need to have that conversation. That could be a hard conversation to have. You could be at that networking meeting and somebody says something about what you do and you say something about what you do and they counter it with, "Oh yeah, that AI stuff, oh, that's just junk and nobody's ever really going to catch on to that because, it's horrible, it's going to ruin the world." You want to be able to respond back confidently, whatever the conversation is. So when you think about it, most people think that their confidence comes from their personality. It really doesn't. It comes from preparation and practice. So what if you could rehearse that next networking conversation, that next sales call, that next client conversation before it actually happened? That's what AI can help you with. Now, most people use AI to write posts and write their content and that kind of thing. But you can also use AI to role play conversations. You can use it to ask you follow up questions. You could use it to challenge your pricing. So if somebody is challenging your pricing, and you have to have a conversation with somebody about that. You can use AI to role play when they're challenging your pricing so that you have something that you say back to them which is confident and assured. And if it's not the right person, that's great, but you sound confident. You can clarify your message. You can tighten up any rambling answers that you seem to have on. If somebody asks you what you do and you ramble on about what you do, you can tighten that up so you sound more confident. Now, if you were going to role play maybe a prospect, here's a prompt you can use. I'm not going to do a live demo today. I am going to put these prompts underneath this post after we're done. So the first one is act as a potential client who's interested but unsure about investing in my program. Ask me realistic questions about my service. And then you're going to let AI respond, and it will come back and it will start role playing with you. And you're going to respond back to it and see how you do. You're going to ask AI, you know, how was that? How could I make it easier? Did I ramble? You can go on and on with AI and just talk to it back and forth. You can use it to help you role play until you get it down. Again, practicing builds confidence. One of the hardest things for most people is to stand in front of a mirror and look themselves in the eye and tell themselves they love themselves. Have you ever tried that? Well, what if you stood in front of that mirror and role played with yourself? Use AI to get you set up. Practice it. Practice it with you. Can you look yourself in the eye and speak confidently with what you need to say? So AI can help you do that role playing, and then you need to practice it. So you could do some networking practice. So maybe you have a networking event coming up. So you could ask AI, act as someone I just met at a networking event and ask me what to do and follow up with natural questions. Now, this will help you strengthen that 10-second, 30-second intro that you use when you first meet somebody. So whether you're online and you're in a breakout room and you're chatting with somebody, you can use this to strengthen that message and sound very confident about who you are and what you do to those potential prospects. When you're in a networking room, understand, even if the person standing in front of you is not your ideal client, you don't know who they know. When you sound confident to them, they may turn around and say, you know what, that's not for me. However, I have a friend, I have a colleague, I have a family member who needs exactly what you have, and I think you're the right person for it. You don't know who knows who. So you always want to show up confident in front of everybody that you speak to. If you are a rambler, you can clean up your rambling. Go to AI and say, here's how I usually explain what I do. Speak it into your AI tool. Don't try to type it because you do not type the same way that you speak. So use the speech, the text to speech or the speech to text, and talk it into the prompt and explain. Ramble on. It's actually encouraged to ramble on because now you're going to ask AI to rewrite it into a clear, confident message that you can now practice, that removes all the extra fluff. It strengthens what you're saying and it clarifies what you're saying. And it sounds very confident. Now, maybe you're getting objections. Here's another prompt for that. Again, don't worry, I'm going to put all these prompts underneath here. Give me a prompt or give me 5 common objections someone might have about me before hiring me. Now, if your AI knows you, so maybe you're using ChatGPT and it has a good voice, you've been using it so much, it knows you pretty well when it creates stuff, or maybe it's Claude, maybe it's Gemini, maybe it's one of the other tools, maybe it's Manus or somebody else, whatever it is, it knows your voice, it knows something about you. Give me 5 common objections someone might have about me before hiring me. And let it tell you what those objections are. And then have it role play your response. Have it role play your response back to those questions. And then have it help you clean that up, role play, and have it clean you up. So that now when somebody has one of those objections, you're very confident about your response. You're not wishy-washy. You're very confident and assured that this is what it is, and it's either for you or it's not for you. Either way, it doesn't matter. If that's the response, then you need to sound confident delivering that. So you can use it to role play that. So confidence doesn't come from hoping that you're going to say the right thing. If you're in a crowd or you're meeting with somebody for the first time or a potential client, and you before you even get on a call with them, you're like, I hope I say the right stuff. Build up your confidence. Do the role playing in advance. Use AI to help you do that role playing by just going back and forth with it. AI will be very happy to go back and forth. Just make sure when you ask AI, you tell AI that you want an honest response from AI. You don't want, fluffy, oh, you're the best person in the world answers that sometimes AI can give you. You say, hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how was this response? It will rate you. And then you can improve. You can use AI to your advantage for building your confidence and being able to speak with confidence no matter what situation you're in. So I'm going to put all of these prompts underneath here. And if you have anything coming up, a speaking event, a networking event, you're meeting with a client about purchasing your product or something like that, check it out. Give it a try. And if you're so inclined, let us know how it worked out. Did it help you? Did it help you clarify your message? Did it help you be more confident when delivering that message? I can pretty much guarantee you, if you do it and you practice, it absolutely will build your confidence. So that's what I've got for you this week in the AI Spotlight. Check out those prompts below and let me know how they work for you. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.